Good Friday morning, I'm Lynn Bowie. It is 8:55, 56 degrees, and radar is all lit up. Marty.
Yes, it is, and please excuse the casual. I was down live at the auto show. We come back in, severe weather springs up, we do what needs to be done. We need to go back to radar because, as we've been discussing through the morning, we're tracking this severe weather, which is now moving across the state. And yes, additional advisories have been issued. Let's right now go immediately to meteorologist Meg McNamara. Meg?
Yes, Marty. So this is all part of the system that did trigger radar indicated tornado warnings earlier today. We don't have any tornado warnings in effect right now. What we do have, though, are severe thunderstorm warnings. So this is the line. The line is tracking to the east, to the northeast, and thus we now have multiple severe thunderstorm warnings in effect over the next 30 minutes for portions of the eastern shore, just based on the fact that that's where these storms are moving. So actually starting to see kind of two different lines develop here. And again, these storms have been moving to the northeast at 55 miles an hour. What are the threats within this system? Well, we don't have to look too closely at the radar to see that there is very heavy rain. So this storm is producing consistent downpours here. There's also the potential for hail. When we see purple, that's a good indicator of how high these systems are going. The higher they go, the colder the temperature. So hail potentially, any pocket of purple here could be including some hail. We've also seen lightning with this system really recently over the past 45 minutes or so. Some lightning strikes showing up on the radar. So it's heavy rain, it's lightning, it's hail, and of course it is damaging winds. So within this system, just based on the fact that we don't have severe thunderstorm warnings over the area right now, we're not talking about winds, severe winds, but we could still see wind gusts in excess of 50 miles an hour. Now, the brunt of damage so far has been over Montgomery County. That's where the reports have come in from the National Weather Service here. But we'll continue to see more and more reports of what this storm did as it tracked northeast throughout the morning here. But again, if you are anywhere in this area, keep in mind that you are now seeing very heavy rain over the area and potentially some very strong winds. So I don't have to tell you about the rain if you're experiencing it. We know we had some of those downpours here at WJZ. We could actually hear them from inside the studio. Once this system has tracked through, we're going to start to dry out, but the winds will continue to pick up. So we do have a wind advisory that starts from 9 a.m., goes until 3 o'clock this afternoon. So there is the potential for gusts above 50 miles an hour throughout the day today, not just this morning, although it will be a relief to be done with this particular very strong line of storms here as it continues to track northeast. But again, the eastern shore, you are up next. And ahead of that, your National Weather Service has already issued these severe thunderstorm warnings for this area, just based on the fact that this line is going to be tracking through. Lynn?
Meg, thank you. We do have some photos of that storm damage down in Montgomery County. One photo shows Route 109 between 355 and 270. You can see the trees fell down across the road. They landed on top of a car, actually. Fortunately, officials say there are no injuries. Right now, they're working to reopen that road. Some lanes on routes 107 and 28 in Montgomery County are blocked right now because wires and trees are both down. Police officers are out there directing traffic, telling drivers where to go. This is White Ground Road and Darnestown Road. You can see trees and wires down. Officials say the street is also flooding because of high water. This road, as you can see, also blocked. And a vehicle on Norbeck Road, also storm damage out there. Of course, stay with us here on WJZ, on air and online at WJZ.com.